the staff room of Minagoroshi. So let's go check it out. These usually aren't very long, like 5 minutes, I think, if that. Hi, this is Ryukishi 07. Thank you for playing Higurashi When They Cry Kai, Chapter 7, Minagoroshi. This time around, the scenario was almost like the answer page in a book of riddles. You're not wrong. Or maybe the scenario was like a side dish we enjoyed alongside all the scenarios up to now. You can take it how you like. I just hope you enjoyed it. I was very nervous about releasing this scenario because a mystery is only good when it's still a mystery. This scenario marks the end of that mystery. To be honest, I didn't want to release this chapter for a while. However, way too many similar stories are being published with no answers at all. A book of riddles means nothing if there's no answer page in the back. Coming up with an answer when you have no way to see if it's right or not is a little sad, I think. If there are no answers, you can't get any joy out of reading a book of riddles. I regret to see that there are way too many stories out there that don't offer this kind of joy. That's why I decided to release something that you can compare your answer to for this series. If this world has a rather irregular presentation, there may not have been many people who reached what might be called the right answer. It's not really about whether your answer was right or not, or wrong. It's much more about how many questions you raised when reading the story and how many answers you were able to find. Thank you all very much for the solutions you've sent me. They were all wonderful theories, and some were thought out so much more than the actual story that I frequently thought about making them the right answer. Also, your support has given me courage to finish writing the 7th chapter of this series. Thank you very much for supporting Higurashi. Finally, I would like to apologize about how I portrayed the Child Consultation Center. Interesting. I don't know what it was like in 1983, but Child Consultation Centers are not mean places like I depicted in my story. I made the characters look so unfeeling, but in reality, the government today is the #1 hero for us civilians. In fact, those involved with child welfare and youth education are all extremely passionate and selflessly devoted people. Sorry for giving them such a negative image in this chapter. Honestly, even he says that, but I mentioned this when we were at those parts, like a while back. This is the feeling I got, that he was like really trying to say this despite how he would the actual events of the story. So I kind of find, I mean, I'm not sure interesting is the right word, but I mean, I feel like he's even going as, I don't know. Anyway, the next chapter, Matsuri Barayashi, is going to be the last one of the series. I'm overwhelmed by the pressure of writing the last chapter of Higurashi When They Cry, which turned out to be such a long story. I hope you'll continue your kind support. Thank you all very much. 7th expansion, Ryukishi 07. I probably could have just kept... Well, doesn't matter. That now, for real, is the end of Minagoroshi.